So recently I've had a little bit of a dry spell of car content on the channel, and there's two reasons for that. Number one reason being that I'm at college and it's hard to manage both things. Second reason being that I've been pulling some strings to make today's video happen. So if you saw the title of today's video, I'm sure you already know, but today we're making a review on the Tesla Model 3. Alright, so I was just asking him to put the car into a cool spot to take pictures, and I was expecting him to drive it. But he's just moving it with his phone. Oh my god, that's sick. Alright, so tell me a little bit about your car, dude.
So pretty much I named him Commander. He's a Tesla Model 3 long range dual motor. It has the enhanced Autopilot, which isn't available anymore. So pretty much all the features that you can still get for full self-driving.
Oh, okay.
It's white on white because it stands out above anything.
That's sick. And so I hear that Teslas are fast. How fast does this car go? 0 to 60.
Rated for 4.4. Which is still like half the story. It's just when you're still going like 40-50 miles an hour like on the highway, you still have that instant torque to blast off. So it's not just from zero.
Oh, okay. That's kind of crazy to hear about. I've always heard like Teslas are super fast, but the fact that like this is more of like a comfort sedan and it does 0 to 60 in like 4.4 seconds, that's insane. But then also that immediate torque, like I still have not driven a Tesla, so I'm not sure what it feels like behind the wheel, but I have experienced it once, and it is the craziest thing ever. So when I met you the other night, we had this weird conversation about like the difference between someone that is just buying in the market for a car to buy a Tesla versus somebody that is passionate about cars and likes to mod cars and stuff like that. And my point of view is that Tesla is doing something really interesting where they're almost bridging a gap between the two, because now all these people that may not have cared about cars or modding cars are kind of like all of a sudden they have a car that's faster than like most people's cars, and it's like this strange phenomenon where but then the car enthusiasts and a lot of people that are interested in modding cars, they don't like Tesla as much because they're like, yeah, it's fast, but you don't get that sound, you can't bang gears, like what do you think about that?
Pretty much just different experience. Like anyone can get into it, but then it's kind of just it's natural it's a lot more efficient. It's a lot easier to drive. You can change a lot more things with it, like the how the steering feels like in a more race car. It's a lot harder feeling.
Mm-hmm.
And here you can have it comfort just driving to work, or you can have it more stiff if you want to drive to the mountains or something.
Huh.
So you get a lot more variable. Like with a gas car, it's like you can always change something, but me, who doesn't want to take the time to learn for it, I can just change it on here and go.
Mm-hmm.
And with the free software updates, it's always just I walk out when there's a new one and, oh, cool, I got new stuff today. That's different. I didn't have that a year ago when I bought it.
Huh, yeah, it's interesting. Many people, what they do with modifying their cars, they get a car that they really like, and then they turn it into, like, their dream car, like, what they really want. Do you think that Tesla has a lot of, like, room in their designs for that? Because I know that a lot of people are like, how am I going to mod my Tesla? Like, what can I do to make it even better?
There's been a lot of, like, different fenders or, like, tires, rims, things like that you can change for it. But it's more just, like, it's so minimalistic. Like, you could add a lot of things to it, but
right.
I think it looks perfectly just being so nice and clean and just stays.
If you could change one thing about your Tesla, what would you change about it?
I'd probably tint the windows, and that's about it.
Just
because sometimes when it gets hot or cold outside, the battery has a management system so that it always stays at the ideal temperature to keep it last longer. Like last night, it was like almost freezing, and the battery died an extra 2-3%. So I'm kind of just sitting here running the car to keep it warm, but then it's just, And it would be more contrast. I love contrast between the white and the black, so the darker windows probably look best.
Yeah, I agree. So earlier you moved the car with the app on your phone. Can you do that with us sitting in the car?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh. And so it just automatically.
And then if I want to stop it, just take my finger off of it, and it stops.
Can you like move it to a different parking spot or something like that?
I can tell it to go over there, and it'll try to go in the lines. With all this other stuff, I don't know if I'm comfortable with it.
Oh, okay, yeah. That's pretty sick, though, that you can just move the car using an app on your phone. That's crazy. I know that Elon Musk is investing tons into, like, the self-driving aspect of these cars and trying to make them, like, perfect. But it would still kind of sketch me out, I feel like, because there's those videos of, like, a lane is closing and the Tesla just, like, rams into the dirt. Can you tell me a little bit about this this interface here, the screen?
This is mainly what I just deal with. Has what gear it's in. Park, drive, reverse, whatever. Speed limit's going to be up there. Well, speed limit's going to be here. My speed's going to be there.
It'll tell you the speed limit?
Yep.
Wow.
Just use a GPS for that. Backup camera shows me state of charge. Otherwise, it tells me there. Microphone, so I can say, like, navigate to 7-Eleven or something. Windshield wipers are there. Otherwise, it's button over here. Tells me the tire pressures. But then everything else is mainly here. So quick controls, lights, fog lights, just my mirrors and stuff. Lights, more fancy things. Lock, so I can see, like, if I use my card key to unlock it or if I use my phone. Display, if I want to be really bright, not so bright. Clean the screen. Driving, this is where I can do the chill, so it's not as punchy. Otherwise, standard is a lot more fun. Steering mode, so it doesn't really take much effort. Just turn the wheel, just drive it work. And sport is like the harder driving. And then for most people coming from gas car, when you take your foot off the accelerator, it will use the kinetic energy to recharge the battery.
Yeah.
If you're more used to a gas car and you don't want it as strong, you have it on low, so it doesn't save as much energy, but it's like transfer period. I like the standard. And then newest software update, I got hold mode, which is normally you could just put your foot on the brake and then push a little bit further and it'll stop you like at a stoplight, but hold will extend the amount of regenerative braking, so it really takes you down to like 1 and then does a brake for you, so you really never do much.
Oh, wow.
Autopilot, this is where you can navigate on autopilot will take exit for you. Customize is where pretty much you agree to, if anything happens, you're liable. Summon is me moving it by my phone. Speed limit, it has a really annoying chime because it knows what the speed limit is, and if you go over, it's like ching. And then I always have the collision warning on early just because I do not want to crash this car, but sometimes it's really annoying. It's like, alright, I know I am just fine, but someone like 100 feet up there will take a right and I'm going like 70, like going off a ramp.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm just like, I know I'm fine, but it doesn't think I'm fine. But like, even if you can see the cars on here while you're driving, and it's just like, I don't know that it knows it sees it, but it still tells me. So it's nice, but sometimes it's like, I got this.
You're having a little argument with the car while you're going down the road.
Yeah. And that's actually the only spot to turn on the parking brake. Sentry mode is pretty much so that it always uses the cameras. There you can put there's some USB drives down there that you can turn on Sentry mode, and if it senses that someone touches the car or anything's going on around it while you're not there, it will record it for you and then tell you when you come back in. Job mode is also the newest feature. If like it's supposed to be if like someone's sleeping in the car or something, you turn on autopilot, it's a quieter noise so it doesn't wake them up. Pin to drive is my other thing. It's like when I get in, put my foot on it, it says that you need a password to drive it.
Oh, wow.
Mobile access. Pretty much Tesla can always track where my car is, which is kind of creepy, but if someone steals it, I can find it.
Yeah.
That's pretty much nothing you mess with. And then software pretty much tell you what my update is and what my car is, and then it tells me if I need an update, but nope, up to date.
Wow,
but yeah, here everything else is just done right there, and essentially Google Maps and anything I need.
So I've heard that you can go on like the internet and you can watch YouTube videos and stuff inside your car. How do you do that?
So got call, calendar, camera. This is showing me my graph for like if I go on a trip or something, how good I'm driving. And then charging is that thing. The web, pretty much. What was it gonna come up as? No, that's what I was looking at last time. Otherwise, I can look up pretty much anything on the web. This was not that great when I picked up the car, but of course by the software updates got a lot better. But yeah, pull up anything that I want to.
That's awesome. Wait, can you pull up my YouTube channel? So wouldn't you be worried about like people watching Netflix while they're going down the road and then like ramming into you?
You only do it when you're parked, but which is nice, but then when the full self-driving actually comes out, you already have it on here, so it's pretty much done.
Look at that. Alright, so if you guys haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel yet, be sure to do that, because you can even watch me when you're driving down the road in your Tesla. Wait, can you not watch it when it's driving? Oh, okay. Well, you can watch my videos while you're parked in your Tesla, so be sure to do that. So, are we ready?
Yeah.
To do a drive?
Let's do it.
You trust me?
I trust you.
Awesome. I'm nervous. Alright.
I wouldn't be.
How do I... Okay, so... Ooh. I don't know how you drive all laid back like that. Maybe that's just the Tesla way, to just be chilling the whole time.
Well, half the time it's on, like, if I drive back home, it's on autopilot, so I'm just kind of, like,
Yeah.
chilling here. So it's kind of...
That's awesome. Okay, so... Alright, I'm ready. So, let's go ahead and put it in reverse.
So, put on the brake and then up. Oh, and the regenerative braking, do you care? Oh, you're in neutral. Wow. It took me like 20 minutes to figure out that when I first got it. Push it up all the way.
Oh, okay.
So it's in hold mode, so pretty much it's going to be really strong regenerative braking all the way down to a stop.
Okay.
So, just letting so you don't forget about that.
Ooh, okay, we're good. Man, this is so cool. I can't even tell you how cool this is. You're literally changing my life right now. Alright, so drive is down, I'm guessing?
Yep.
Okay. I guess I can just kind of roll up and then... Oh, wow. You can get really close if you're going slow.
Yeah. So I was watching Doug Demera's videos, and he's like, oh yeah, people ever like worried about me driving their car? I got insurance and everything. I was just about bringing that up, be like, bro, you got insurance.
Yeah, I do have insurance. Don't worry. Wow. I'm at a loss for words. It's just, it rolls so smooth. One thing that I noticed is like all the materials in here are really nice. Like the steering wheel and the seats and the doors, like the continuity of craftsmanship is just amazing. Alright, ready? Holy! Oh my god! Oh my god, dude, this thing is insane. I just felt my stomach like jump up into my lungs.
Definitely wakes you up in the morning.
Oh yeah. The immediate torque of this car is no joke. Like when people say immediate torque, I think a lot of enthusiasts are kind of like, oh yeah, whatever. But as soon as you touch the pedal, it punches you right in the chest. Whenever you step on the pedal, it's just like you feel it in every part of your body. Like I feel it all the way down to my legs. How do I put it into autopilot mode?
That's stock down 2 times. That's an autopilot. So it's set for 25 miles an hour. That means that it's in autopilot. That's the speed limit. That's how fast it's going.
Dude, that's crazy. And you said it doesn't do stop signs, so I need to stop for it?
Yep.
Okay.
But like, yeah, this is like most of the time you're just going in 2 lanes, so it pretty much works out just fine.
Dude, this thing's a better driver than me. So I can just be like, yo, what up? Making a YouTube video, driving in my Tesla, or riding in it rather. Dude. It's just going. It's just going. Alright, so I will have to stop it for the stop sign.
Yeah. So it's really nice on highway systems and everything because it'll actually do it for you.
Yeah.
But like driving to Bend or anything, there's no stop signs. Most of the way is just 60 miles an hour and go.
Right.
So it really does it perfectly.
Oh my god, that's so nice that you could just double tap it. Like if something were to happen, or if you had like a baby in the back of the car, or anything like that, you just like click, click, and then you're like, oh, stop crying, sweetie. Just like cheat on your spouse, you know, while you're riding in your Tesla. Shut up, I'm trying to cheat on your father.
Sometimes it feels like cheating driving a different car.
Oh yeah, this is so nice though. Does it maintain the speed when you go up a hill?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
also nice when you're going downhill because it'll be the optimal regen braking to speed. Because like you can just take your foot completely off the brake and it'll use all the regen braking to slow you down, but to get more power.
So does it know that the speed limit here is 30, or is it just set to 25? Oh wow, I just saw it.
But it does not recognize school zones. That's the other thing I'm waiting for.
Alright, come on Elon, you gotta save the kids. I want to record this this curve as we go around it, because that's insane. Oh my god.
It's kind of freaky because the wheel actually turns, so it's like, whoa, who's doing it?
Yeah. Oof. Man, it's a really good driver too. That kind of freaks me out.
I say it's like an 18-year-old driver just because it knows what it's doing, but sometimes it's like, whoa.
Yeah. It is like having a teen driving you. Wow.
And also will slow down on curves if it's too tight.
Oh.
Now it's going 28 miles an hour because it was too fast for it.
Come up to a stop here. I'll take the wheel, sir. That is so awesome. At first, it was kind of hard for me to get used to, but I actually kind of like the like auto braking to regenerate thing. That's pretty cool. Oh my god! It's so fast. That is so fun. I didn't even floor it. I have yet to floor it. I haven't floored this car. We've got a straightaway coming up. Do you mind if I floor it?
Go ahead, bro.
Oh my god! And then it always has torque, even if you're going 60.
Yeah.
You don't have to downshift or anything like that. Obviously, it's electric, but just immediate torque, no matter what speed or what the hill is like, what the terrain, nothing like that. I'm coming for you, Doug DeMiro. This video is better than yours. Yeah, this has been immensely awesome. I can't even tell you. Like, I'm still in awe that I just had a Tesla drive me. That's so awesome. Alright, well I guess that's it, man. Thank you so much. This has been real. I would give Jared a shout out on social media, but he doesn't use any social media. That's probably how he can afford to drive a car like this, because he's not wasting his time scrolling through Instagram like me. But yeah. Before I end today's video, I just want to give another quick thank you to Jared for letting me drive his car, as well as give you guys a little bit of a channel update before 2020. So 2019 was a little bit of a test the waters year. Like, I've been wanting to start this YouTube channel for so long, and I just kind of never brought myself to do it. I thought about doing it when I first bought my Mustang back in 2018, right around the end of the year, and then I put it off until like April of this year. And so then putting these videos up has really kind of helped me come out of that shell and really do what I want to do, because I really enjoy making content. And from what I can tell, a lot of you guys really like watching these videos, which kind of surprises me. I never really thought that people would watch them, but there's been a bunch of people from like other states and different regions of the country that have just hit me up on Snapchat or Instagram, which, by the way, if you're not following me or have me added, make sure you go do that. But people have just been messaging me and like telling me that they enjoy watching the videos, and that means so much to me, and I love connecting with you guys. So currently my plan for 2020 is to try to start off the year with putting out a video every other week. I think that that's a schedule I can stick to, and I have a lot of cool plans coming. I'm currently just kind of waiting for the rain to stop and the sunlight to come back. So other than that, there should be content coming out. I also don't have access to a shop anymore, which makes things a little bit difficult. But if anybody watching this video is in the Portland area and wants to maybe work together, help build something, definitely just hit me up and let me know. If not, I'll figure something else out. With that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. I hope you have an amazing new year, and I look forward to seeing you guys in 2020. Peace.